Hello everyone, welcome back to Into Sports. I'm your host Evan, and today we're going to talk about Russell Westbrook requesting a trade. Before we start, do me a big favor, click that subscribe button, helps out a lot. But according to Shams Charania, Westbrook has requested a trade from the Houston Rockets. Now Westbrook is a guy that is maybe my favorite player in the NBA. I think he's a great guy. I think he brings a special energy to the basketball court, night in, night out. He attacks relentlessly. He talks trash. He doesn't care what other people think. And I love all that. But I have to be real. I have to be objective. A year ago, he joined the Houston Rockets. And he took them from a second-round playoff team to a second-round playoff team. They weren't any better. And he averaged 27, 8, and 7, and that's nice at face value, but at some point, you are who you are. And 12 years into the league, Russell Westbrook isn't a winning player. He spent 11 years in Oklahoma City, and yeah, he made it to a finals. It was a stacked roster, Durant, Ibaka, Harden, Westbrook, and they lost in the finals, but it's still nice. I like to see him get there. But that was Kevin Durant's team. And Russell Westbrook is considered a top 10, maybe top 15 player in the NBA. So what can he do on his own team, when he's the leader? Well, 11 years in OKC, and he never got out of the first round without Kevin Durant. Wait. But Evan, you need 2 stars to win in the NBA. So obviously, he didn't get out of the first round. Well, he had Kevin Durant on his team. Put on your thinking cap for a minute. Why did Durant leave? He liked OKC. They were a fringe title team. They made it to the finals. But he left because of friction and lack of basketball cohesion with Russell Westbrook. It was an ugly divorce, ugly breakup. There was fights, there was rumors, there was tension when Kevin Durant left the Thunder. Because as much as I hate to say it, Russell Westbrook is not a winning basketball player. He's a bull in a china shop. He's a non-shooter in a shooter's league. And here's my other problem with Westbrook. And this is supported by his trade request in the last few days. He doesn't fit into many different environments. Klay Thompson fits on every team. Andre Iguodala could play on any team. He doesn't require the ball, plays great defense. He's a leader in the locker room, a guiding voice for younger players. LeBron works in every environment. He won 3 championships in 3 different cities, 3 different franchises. He's flexible. He adapts to his surroundings in different styles, in different roles. LeBron won with the strict, wound-up tight Miami Heat with Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra. And he won with the loose, relaxed Lakers. But Westbrook does not slide right into every situation. He's been in 3 different environments in his NBA career. Number 1, a highly competitive team with a fellow superstar. I'm talking his first 8 years in Oklahoma City with Kevin Durant. But in the end, Durant left him. He couldn't share the ball in key moments. That's why he left. They underachieved their talent level. Westbrook, Harden, Durant, they should have won at least a championship. They won none. Then, the second situation, the second environment Russell Westbrook has been in. A solo act on a meh team in Oklahoma City. And that was highly entertaining. And he stuffed the stat sheet. Triple doubles all over the place. But he never got out of the first round. So in terms of winning, it wasn't there. Third situation, last year with Houston. This is a lot like the first environment. He was teammates with a star, James Harden. This time in Houston. This time Harden was the number 1 guy, not Durant. And he had to share the rock with a very ball-dominant guard in Harden. He was the 1B to Harden's 1A. But in the playoffs, he was ineffective. 18 points, 4 turnovers a game? That's not what I like to see. And they were gentlemen swept by the Lakers. And heck, they barely survived in the first round against a much less talented Oklahoma City team led by Chris Paul. 3 strikes and you're out. And Russell Westbrook has been in 3 different environments in his career. and he's never played winning basketball to the level that his talent would dictate. Okay, so he's not an adaptable player. But where could he fit where he does work, where he is a good fit for that team? Well, Kevin O'Connor is reporting the Clippers and the Knicks have interest in Westbrook. Let's start with the Clippers. The Clippers' problem last year, and we all knew it, we saw it in the bubble, it was their chemistry. And Westbrook is not a glue guy. He demands the basketball. He would just further complicate the mess. The Clippers have championship aspirations, and Westbrook doesn't make you better in the playoffs. He took the Rockets from a second-round team to a second-round team. Didn't make him any better when it counts, the playoffs. Now, to the fit I actually like, the New York Knicks. Russell Westbrook, the thing we know about him, he's athletic. He is box office. And New York is maybe the biggest market in the league, and they have been uninteresting for years now. They need a spark. They need some entertainment value. Westbrook would provide that. And it wouldn't be a good team. That's the problem. They might not even make the playoffs. But Westbrook, he'd average a 30-point triple-double. He'd have 40 triple-doubles a year. And they'd be very fun. But there isn't a team out there that makes sense for Westbrook where the team would actually win and be in championship contention. Sell tickets? The Knicks? Oh yeah. They'd be fun if he went to the Knicks, but they wouldn't win. And that's the ultimate goal. 12 years in the NBA, you are who you are. And Westbrook doesn't win as much as his talent would dictate. He doesn't make good teams great. He doesn't put teams over the top into title favorites. He's not a winner. And he won't fit right into a championship team this time. And because of that, we can't consider him a top 10 or top 15 player anymore. That ship has sailed. 3 strikes and you're out. I'm out on Westbrook playing winning basketball.